Hi, welcome to this video. There was a question on Discord about removing Xfce, and that's actually a what if that I'd like to investigate. So, what if you have ArcoLinuxXL, which is Xfce, you install Leftwm, which is my default desktop or tiling window manager since January or maybe February 2022, and get rid of it? Well, it's not that easy. 1, 2, Leftwm requires Super Shift Enter, right? This is Toolbar. Leftwm uses many bits and pieces of Xfce, and that's why we love Xfce, because it's modular. You can have a little application here, a little application there, and put it on Cinnamon or on Mate or anything like it. So the tiling window managers like i3 and BSPWM, head-ups, Leftwm, and so on, right? They require bits and pieces from Xfce. Now, what if, right? What if we would do that? If we would try that? If we get one of those guys, let's see if there's already Leftwm on there, and getting rid of Xfce, but be smart about getting rid of things, right? So this is your default Xfce. Do we have something else? Ctrl-T, XD. No, we don't have anything else. So first of all, get something else. Otherwise, you end up in something without a desktop, okay? So I'm going to install Leftwm. That's immediately the version number 4. You may have seen that they have migrated to another way of writing their configurations away, not TOML or TOML, but run, and that's the only change. Well, a lot more, but basically that's it. And then log out, and of course you have yourself now, oh, we don't have anything. Why do I say that? Because up here there's nothing, right? There is nothing up there, meaning we're just alone. It's just XD, it's just Xfce. So something went wrong. Let's have a look, and in the meantime, analyze. It's always about analyzing. A tool can never be 100% perfect because we don't know what's on your system. And maybe I've been playing with this one as well already for some time. So error, failed to commit some things here. I need to update my system. Returned error 404, meaning, you know, the web page 404, not reachable, unreachable. So basically, update. So the database that I have on this virtual machine is pointing to a place that does not exist. 404, it does not exist. So update. This means getting your databases in. This is where he'll find his stuff now. He knows now where everything is with this 979 kilobytes and so on, right? Now he knows where everything is. We upgrade, and then we launch again. So it's always common sense. Don't give up, right? Keep thinking, why is this happening? Is it because of me? Did I do an update? Did I make a change? There's always a reason. And knowledge comes over the years. With lots of errors comes lots of knowledge. And that's how you do things. So desktop, Leftwm, install, and we follow what's going on, and we see there are no more errors, so he knows where all the packages are, and it's installed. And now we have indeed a choice, Leftwm. So what if I wanted to get rid of Xfce? Well, partially, right? So Ctrl-Alt-F. ArcoLinux Xfce4. Xfce4 has a page, right? And how do we install it? We install it with Xfce4 group and Xfce4 goodies. Okay, if we install it like that, can we remove it like that? Sudo pacman right? -R, remove it, Xfce4. Let's see what happens. All kind of breakage, right? We need this for that, we need this for that, that's required for that. So, new. What if we make a switch RS? Still all kind of breaks and dependencies. What if we say, well, never mind, I'm gonna remove it anyway, DD, like this. Then this is the group. Can we know this? Can we ArcoLinux Xfce4 group? Let's see, group details. What's to the left? Exo, Garçon, Thunar, Volman. Do you see the names coming and the names here? So that's the group. I want to get the complete group out of the way. That's the way. But Power Manager is actually something interesting to have. And the Xfce App Finder is something we use as well. That's Alt F3. So if you don't know what's the name again, you have this old menu from Xfce. But maybe Super Shift D, you're quite comfortable with the D menu and you go find your stuff like that, right? There are also themes where in Leftwm that we have this button and a menu comes up. So again, it's all about choices. But Thunar, we want Thunar. We want to keep this one, Thunar. So it's gone, right? Fine, be gone with it. But sudo pacman -R -S Thunar and Thunar Volman, I want it back. I want also back the Xfce4 Power Manager. And basically we've thrown out all the Lego blocks and then decide to add some of them again. And as you see, I haven't written this one, but it's a dependency of one of those guys, right? Probably Thunar. Yes. So now it's back in. I throw everything out and I get everything back in. There's also the Xfce4 goodies, which is all that, which probably I'm not gonna miss, but I have to investigate. So sudo pacman -R dd Xfce4 goodies, right? And now we look again. So there is the Thunar archive plugin. I kind of like that one. Let's extract there, inside File Manager, right mouse click, extract. All the plugins, notify maybe. If you change your Spotify music, then you get this notification up there, right? Screen shooter, I have other means to make a screenshot. Task Manager is actually something that's interesting. What's going on my computer? So it's okay, get rid of, fine, but install again, sudo pacman -S, and you decide what you want to have. Thunar archive plugin is certainly one I would miss, and then sudo pacman -S. What else? And you make your own choices, right? Notify daemon, I can live without the message that the song changed. Another notifications, not only Spotify. So you can decide to say, okay, I'll just go along this week and test it out. You know what you've done, so you can always install this one again. You can do actually a Ctrl-Shift-C and then move down and say Ctrl-Shift-V like this and install it again. So that's your Xfce gone. Is it really gone? XD, it is gone. There is nothing in the user share X sessions. There is, if we log out, nothing there. Up here should be the drop down if you have more than one desktop, but you just have one desktop. So let's see, Super C, F12 is not working. F12 is a drop down for sudo, okay, sudo pacman -S Xfce4 terminal, right? We have forgotten the Xfce4 task manager. And what you're missing, well, you keep adding. and you're building it up again. First break everything down like a Lego blocks, like we build castles in Lego, right? Break everything down and then you start building up again. So okay, want this, oh, I'm missing that, missing this. But that's the Lego blocks, right? You learn them by years and years of using Arch. So F12, yay, I've got my F12 back, right? Super Shift Escape, I have my task manager. So things like this and everything, Super Shift Enter is working again. Can I browse my network? It's all important. Everything you want to have, you have to install it, you have to tell it, because we got really got rid of a lot of stuff. So let's have a look at the end result. So remove anything with Xfce. This is what we've installed. Xfce4 terminal, task manager, there's one more thing, power manager, notification daemon, and then maybe we can also install the application. How's it called again? Let's remove. So S, install the button that we have. I think it's application, yeah, app finder. So Alt F2, Alt F3 used to do something. It used to launch Xfce4 app finder. Alt F2, escape, Alt F3, and this makes sense in the beginning, right? In the beginning, if you're on a tiny window manager, you say, oh my god, where are all my tools? How was it called again? Well, here it is, a nice menu with all the names and all the applications that's installed on the system. And then later on, if you start to know, QBitTorrent, then you use Super Shift D and you start typing now, torrent will come out, right? So it's the knowledge, right? Meld. You have to know that it's called meld. I want to compare. Okay, fine, but you type in compare, you get this. The application to compare is meld. And that's the thing, right? The app finder, Alt F3, it gives you a way to, again, have a menu and say, what was the name again? I use it once every 3 months, right? But what was the name again? So you can go over the list. So this is what I would do. Be smart about it. Google, see what's in there. What do we need? You always should check whatever desktop. I'm now on Leftwm, right? But whatever desktop you choose, go to the configuration of i3, of BSPWM, of Awesome, and have a look. What are the key bindings? What applications will we launch with this file, right? So if we do Super F3, then nothing will happen because Inkscape has never been installed, Vivaldi has never been installed, and so on and so on. So if you want something to launch or something to work that's in somewhere in the configuration, all right, like this one, then yeah, you have to look and say, okay, what's what I'm launching? Is there anything? Control find Xfce related. So Xfce terminal is launched by F12. Next one, that's it. It's the only one named Xfce. But maybe the other guy here has more. And there is the Control Alt M. That's one that's not installed, but maybe one you don't need. The Xfce settings manager. Do you really need it? You decide. So I'm not going to install that one. You decide. Here's the app finder. Task manager is here. Screen shooter is here. It's not going to work, the screen shooter. It's not installed. But maybe you don't like it. I mean, I'm using Flameshot GUI. Right? It's all about choosing what kind of Lego blocks, what kind of system do I want. And that's up to you entirely. That's the freedom of Linux. All right. Cheers.